Well, hello, I am Megan. Nice to meet you. Shake my hand. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Now, I want to talk about today is a question I came across on Yahoo Answer, and what it says is, how do I get my ex-girlfriend back? One problem, she thinks she's a lesbian. And then it says at the bottom, he went out with her for 2 years, broke up because she said she thought she was a lesbian. He's like, I love her, I want her back, blah blah blah. Now, this isn't really one problem, this is the only problem. It sucks, obviously, but I do sympathise for the guy. Obviously, that is hard. It's really hard if, you go out with someone for 2 years and you fall in love with them and then they turn out that they're like, dude, I don't like your gender. Like, that's breaks your heart, and I can relate to it. I had a girlfriend for a year and then she's like, I'm straight, and I went through and I was like, denial and all this, and obviously in his point of view he may be thinking she wants to experiment maybe, so he's thinking, oh, how can I get her back? And I think for any men that watch this video and they have been in that situation, you have to let her decide what she wants. You can't force, don't beg. You can't beg someone to love you, because like I said in the previous video, just because you love someone doesn't mean that they should love you back, which is by all means true. And yeah, I think it is something, it's a hard thing to get over. I've asked guy friends before and said, kind of, what's the worst thing a girl could say if they broke up with you? And kind of, well, the top two anyway were saying that she was a lesbian, and the other one was that she says, you feel like a brother to me, which, oh my god, make up something else. Don't ever say that. That's awful. Ew, you make out with your brother, that's, ugh. Anyway. But yeah, I think it is a hard thing to say to a guy if you're in a relationship with them, but to be honest, at least you're being honest, and you're not, for all girls that do end up doing that, I think as soon as you feel it, tell the guy. Don't drag it on and think, oh, maybe it's not real, maybe if I leave it a few months I'll find him more attractive. And no, that's not how it works. If you have feelings for a woman, then you've got to figure it out. Either break up with him and figure it out on your own, or we can't really figure it out together. That wouldn't really work. He'd be like, yeah, threesome. Yeah, that's not really gonna work. But you've got to be honest and look at it in the position of, if he gets angry at you and if he hates you and you think, oh, it's so unfair, like, this is just how I feel, well, you've got to see it on his point of view, that you have broken his heart. You haven't done it intentionally, because figuring out your sexuality is something that takes time. It's not something that once you turn 16 you're gonna know, like, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. They always think that, oh, you always knew, like, how didn't you know? So it's just a defense mechanism, I guess, to be angry at that person, and yeah, and that's how it goes. Don't think I have anything else to say. I can't really remember what I've already said. I'm sure it was enough. Don't know, what else? I guess the only other thing is about men feeling like they hate that a woman comes out as gay because they feel like they weren't manly enough. I never get that, like, I wasn't manly enough. No, you have a fucking penis, you're manly enough as it is. But yeah. But look at it in the bright side. It means a guy, well, this guy, like a lot of girls I know who have come out to a boyfriend, they've stayed friends and it's been fine, and after the guy gets over the girl, obviously he has to get over her, they have this doorway to, whenever they have a new girlfriend, they have this perfect doorway to ask their lesbian ex any questions about women and get an answer. It's perfect. So guys, if your heart gets broken, see the good side of it. And that's it. Bye.